Dean Kremer, his 7th start of the year, Ben. It's only his 2nd start here at Camden Yards.
Yeah, Dino needs to get going.
1-2 for India. There's the first curveball, swatted out to Heston, Kjerstad, and Wright. And a nice start to the game for Dean Kremer.
Well, here's Bobby Witt Jr., one of the best players on planet Earth.
3 cutters in this sequence. And there's the first splitter. He splits Witt for his first strikeout.
Brings up Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino rolls the game's 2nd splitter over to second. And he's thrown out by Jackson Holliday.
And a very quick 1-2-3, neat and tidy, top of the first for Dean Kremer.
Michael Wacha takes the mound for his 7th start of the season. He enters with a 3.38 ERA. That's after 6 shutout innings against the Astros the last time he took the mound.
Off speed and popped up off of third. Michael Garcia is there tonight. 1 away.
Yeah, just another changeup for an out right there by Michael Wacha, what he does best.
And now Gunnar Henderson steps to the plate.
He's got a 7-game hit streak. And Henderson makes it 8.
Well, that's that elevated changeup you're talking about.
And that brings up Adley Rutschman, switch hitter batting left-handed.
Grounded out to Massey, who turns and gets the out at second, and that is an inning-ending double play.
Well, just what the doctor ordered right there.
And there's 1 away.
First pitch to Michael Massey now.
Massey hits it fair and down into the right field corner.
Massey's standing with a double. The first hit of the game for the Royals.
So Massey in scoring position, and now Mark Canha.
This ball's off of Kremer, kicks to Mountcastle. Dean covers and still gets the outs. Sacrificing his body for the good of the play.
You don't see that every day. A 1-3-1 put out over at first base. 1-0-3 off the bat. It looked like it caught Dean Kremer somewhere on the thigh is what it looked like.
So here's Drew Waters, Massey at third. Breaking ball over to first. Mountcastle feeds Kremer again.
And Dean withstands a mighty blow in that inning, but he keeps Kansas City off the board.
Michael Wacha is back on the mound for the bottom of the 2nd inning. His first pitch to Ryan O'Hearn.
And O'Hearn grounds the ball the other way here. There's a base hit for the longtime Royal.
Brings up Jackson Holliday, a left-handed hitter.
Jackson Holliday, first pitch served in the right, and that's 2 first pitch hits for the O's in the inning.
Ramon Laureano steps to the plate, right-handed hitter.
On the ground to Junior. Quick turn and a double play, an inning-ending double play in a 2nd straight inning.
So 2 fly ball outs to start inning number 4 for KC, and now Garcia.
And that's down and away. Make it 2 as Garcia reaches with a 2-out walk.
That'll bring up Michael Massey.
Blocked by Rutschman, but Garcia read it right away and moves up without a throw.
Yeah, it looked like he was going with that delayed steal again like we did yesterday, trying to catch with the left-handed hitter up there. You know, Rutschman has a tougher time seeing, so let's see, he gets the extended lead. No, he read that ball down in the dirt.
Massey's out in front, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Massey lines it to left center. Mullins away back there, makes it look easy.
Runner for the Royals left at second base.
And no score as Ryan Mountcastle comes to bat in the bottom of the 5th.
Mountcastle chops a high fastball into right. Way to stay on top of that, Mountie.
1 away. Brings up Ramon Laureano.
He'll get a strikeout here and 2 down. That's his 2nd. Got him with a high changeup.
And now Kjerstad will bat.
Swung on a miss that got away from Fermin. And Mountcastle takes an extra base.
Struck him out with a changeup away.
Back-to-back Ks for Wacha to end a scoreless 5th.
And Massey will be at first base now for Mark Canha.
Fastball here, caught a little too much of the plate, but it's going to stay in the yard for Kjerstad.
Massey still at first base now with 2 down. Drew Waters will be the hitter.
2-2 pitch. Grounded. Henderson sliding. Made a fantastic play.
What a play by Gunnar Henderson. On the ricochet right back up the box. He had to dive to his left, comes away with it, springs to his feet, and retires the Royals here in the 7th inning.
And nobody has scored tonight. Bottom of the 7th inning. And Adley Rutschman, their 3-hole hitter, will lead off against Wacha.
As Adley Rutschman serves this one into the right field corner. The heart of the order in the Orioles 7th kickstarts a rally with a Rutschman double.
So he's in scoring position. Now Ryan O'Hearn, the ex-Royal, their DH, who has really found a home in Baltimore.
O'Hearn drives one to left center. Out toward the bullpen.
Hit up.
It's gone. O'Hearn obliterated. It took until the 7th. But finally the Orioles strike as the former Royal does hit his old team.
Who else would it be other than Turn turn. He said, forget about a ground ball to the right side. I'm just going yard ball on this one. Old wall, new wall. That Birdland is a long ball.
Nobody down for Ryan Mountcastle.
Oh,
Mountcastle launches one to left. That ball is off the wall. Mountie turns for second. And the dynamic duo mashes a couple of extra base hits here in the seventh. 3 extra base hits.
So runner at second, 1 out, and the batter will be Ramon Laureano.
Great battle by Laureano. He has the Orioles' first walk tonight, and Matt Quatrero makes his first walk tonight. Michael Wacha for 6 innings, built on great deception. But the Orioles figured out the truth here in the 7th. They take the lead. They knock him out.
And he's going to hand the ball off to Steven Cruz, who has pitched 7 games, 6 2/3 innings. He is not allowed a run. He is not allowed a hit yet.
Well, the bottom line is he's been getting it done. Let's see if he can do it here against Kjerstad, left-hand batter.
And Kjerstad slices one up the gut for a base hit. That'll load the bases. Mountcastle had the hold in case Witt was there. A 106 shot. Now Emmanuel Rivera. Remember, Rivera was the late addition of the lineup. Mona Rios was scratched with right hamstring tightness. Rivera comes through. Up the gap in right center. That'll bring in a run. Mountcastle in to score. Everybody else goes station to station. And Emmanuel Rivera, in his 2nd game of the year, has a big first RBI. It's 3-0.
a big first RBI and a big first hit for Rivera. First base hit of the year. You talk about another ball struck firm. A line drive right over Massey's head at second base.
So back to the top of the order, left-handed hitting Cedric Mullins. Bases loaded, still only 1 out.
Line. Vinny's got it. And that's a double play.
An unassisted double play at first base. A line shot to Vinny. He reaches down and touches first base. Steven Cruz gets out of it relatively cheaply. He allows 1 inherited runner.
Into the game, Yennier Cano. That means the night is over for Dean Kremer, and what a night. Best outing of the year by far. 7 scoreless.
Freddie Fermin leads off.
Up the middle and into center field. Freddie Fermin has a 2-hit game, and the Royals have their leadoff man on for the first time.
And the Royals try to start a rally of their own. That brings up Kyle Isbell, who's 0 for 2 with a couple of pop-outs.
And a little looper left field. Carlson makes a sliding catch. The defensive replacement comes up big.
Back to the top of the lineup in Jonathan India.
There's a ground ball to third. Rivera picks it. And too tough to turn against India. And now Cano against Witt. Bobby Witt Jr., the longest active hit streak in baseball at 22. He's 0 for 3 tonight. So the hit streak on the line, and for Kansas City, possibly the game on the line with the top of their order up. Advantage Cano. A changeup of death.
And he got him with a nasty change. A stare down from Yennier. He punches out Witt, and the Orioles still have a 3-0 lead.
Could it be the Death Star on the mound here in the 9th inning?
Time to turn them clocks back to mountain time, making his 10th appearance of the year, 5 for 5 in save opportunities.
Here's Michael Garcia, 1 out, bases empty.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't his best splitter, KB, but when you got to get your foot down and catch up with 97, 98, sometimes 99, even though you leave that splitter a little bit higher up than you wanted, you see the swing way out in front of it, and that's the advantage of throwing hard.
Last chance for Kansas City is Michael Massey, who has 2 hits so far tonight, and they're on their feet in downtown Baltimore.
That ball's rocketed to shortstop. Henderson's there, and the Orioles win it. A 1-2-3 save for the Oriole Death Star at the back of this bullpen. And the first shutout of the season is in the books for the Birds, who have won 3 of 4 to start this homestand.